Hello and welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing good. Today we are here with another topic. We'll discuss today about forces and energy. Okay, and let's see what is force. Okay, so in your daily life, in our daily life, we do actions like pushing, pulling, and then kicking a ball and squeezing some bottle. After we drink, we'll usually crush the bottle, right? We are all familiar with this. Okay, in fact, these actions contain force, right? So let's see what is balanced force and unbalanced force and what is force. Okay, firstly we will study what is force and what force can do, what are all the things that force can do, and then we'll look at what is balanced force and unbalanced force. Okay, for that I request you to look at this particular animation over here. Okay, so you can see a cart here. Okay, there is a cart. Okay, and it has a wheel. Okay, it has two wheels. Okay, and you can see person standing to the left and to the right. Okay, so I'll take one person to here. Okay, you can see that, right? And I'll ask him to pull the cart. Okay, if I click go, you can see that he's pulling this cart to the left, right? This is because of the force he exerted on the cart, right? And similarly, if I place him here, if and I place him a big man over here, and if I ask him to pull the cart, you can see that it is moving quite faster. Okay, so this is another example for force. Okay, so from this example, this particular example, you can find that force can be used to move things, right? And what if I place one man here and an equally energetic man over here, and when I click go, you can see that both of them are trying to pull towards their side, and you can see that the cart is not moving. Why may be that? It is because they are both giving an equal and opposite force. Such forces are called balanced force, right? They are called balanced force. Okay, now I'll return. Okay, and if I place this man over here and if I ask him to pull, you can see that the cart is moving towards the left. And now this particular force is called unbalanced force, right? This is unbalanced force. So as you said, as you have seen, an unbalanced force can move objects. Okay, and balanced force cannot move object. Okay, you can see here it cannot move, right? And we can find more examples, we can explore it more. Okay, if I place this man over here and if I ask him to pull, you can see that the cart is moving. Okay, and you might be familiar about a gopher. We do the same thing over there, right? You can place him here, you can place him here, and if you ask to pull, they are balanced. So I hope now you have an understanding about what is force, what is balanced force, what is unbalanced force. Coming back to the slides. Okay, so now we have here balanced force and unbalanced force. Okay, so you can see that force is a push or a pull. Give me a moment. Force is a push or a pull on an object. It can change the object's motion, speed, direction, or space, shape. Right? What are all the things that force can do? It can set an object in motion. Okay, it can change its speed, it can change its direction, or it can change its shape. As you have seen the bottle crushing, right? If you squeeze a bottle, it will change its shape. Okay, imagine you are holding a sponge. Okay, and if you squeeze it, the shape of the sponge will change, right? Similarly, a balloon, if you press it gently, its shape will change, right? So, and there is another thing force can do, and the thing is, if you kick a ball, it will set into motion. Okay, if you kick a ball, it will be set into motion, and that is another example where force can set an object in motion, right? And in daily life, you might have seen rocks, right? You might have seen a brick or a rock or a table or your book. Okay, you can see that this particular rock is staying still, right? And there is actually no motion. Okay, you may see a brick and it is not moving. Is there a force actually? We have seen from the simulation that if an object is not moving, there might be some unbalanced forces, right? Similarly, there is a balanced force acting over here on this particular brick. Okay, what is that force? There is gravity, of course, and that we call usually weight. Okay, and then there is contact force. The ground, the surface is pulling the rock upwards. Okay, and this contact force and this weight are balanced so that the rock is not moving. Okay, same is happening with everyone. When something is at rest, you just have to understand that there is a balanced force acting on that particular object. Okay, and what is that force? One thing is weight, that is gravity, and the other thing is contact force. Okay, now you have seen that force can also change direction. Okay, and what other things force can do? It can move objects, it can stop object, it can change the shape of an object, it can change the direction, right? You can see the examples here. Okay, pushing, pulling, then kicking a ball, and there is squeezing a bottle, okay, or a sponge or something, right? So these are all the examples. Okay, so this is a summary of what force can do. What are balanced forces? What are unbalanced forces? If they are equal and opposite, they are balanced forces. If they are equal not opposite, they are unbalanced force. And what can they do? Balanced force cannot do anything. It can only change the shape. Okay, unbalanced force, it can change the direction. Just like that. Okay, it's just a summary. So to summarize, you can see that when forces are equal in size and opposite in direction, the forces are said to be balanced, right? And when balanced force cause no change in moment, right? Balanced force can cause no change in movement. It can only change the shape, right? And when forces are not equal in size and or if it act in directions that are not opposite, the forces are unbalanced, right? Unbalanced forces cause change in movement, speeding up, slowing down, or changing direction. I hope you all understood what is force and what are balanced force and what are unbalanced force. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll be back with another topic. Have a good day. Thank you.